There's a push right now to raise the minimum wage to just about $10. What do you think? Good idea, bad idea, why?
I think it definitely would be beneficial to the overall economy. What I don't know is what inflationary pressures it could cause, or for companies that can't push on that added cost, what impact that has on companies. So I think we have to look at it very closely. It's not something that impacts us at Toyota.
I think it's a really complicated issue, and to be one national minimum wage, I think, is difficult given the cost of living differences in many parts of the country. For many of our customers, this is a really important issue, particularly in the food service space. I think for myself personally, I think some modest increase in the minimum wage is both justifiable and I think can be handled.
Would not affect our business, but the only concern I would have is what that would do to economic growth. You know, we have a fairly large number of Americans still unemployed, and underemployed, and the only concern I have would that slow down economic growth? That would be a problem.
All of our jobs are well above the minimum wage because we've got people, you know, we have a skilled workforce in terms of our underground mining operations, our large-scale surface operations. We're talking about heavy equipment operators, engineers, technicians. So in terms of a direct impact to Peabody, we would see very little impact. I think in terms of the country in general, you always have to be careful how you balance a higher wage to what it does to the overall workforce demographics.
I think it's a difficult proposition because you could have job reductions as a result or loss of benefits. And in our business, though, we don't have that problem because most people that work for our industry are above the minimum wage to begin with, but certainly it'll have an impact on the economy. I think we have to be very mindful of where we are in the economy and then also get the jobs being produced, and then gradually, you know, all boats will rise as a result.
I think it's a good idea.
Why?
I think one of the big challenges that we have, in our society is the ever-increasing divide. If you want to sort of look at, wealth distribution, you have to sort of start, getting serious about it. So I'm okay with, that kind of an effort, or even, towards higher taxes for, wealthy and stuff. So I think I personally feel that we have to work towards that because in long term, that is something that is going to help the economy.